The moon is waning in Libra this week. And do you know what that means? Yes, it's time to release the weight that you are carrying on your shoulders, literally and emotionally. Have you been trying to please everyone? Pretending harmony when inside it hurts? Carrying relationships that drain more than they nurturing? This moon came to teach us you don't need to carry everything alone. And today I will share with you the Jin Shin practices that will help you release this baggage, okay? So let's start talking about the energy of this moment in this week. The moon is in its waning phase, that period where the light progressively diminishes in the night of the sky, okay? It's a moment of retreat, release, and preparations for the new. This is a good moment. And when this releasing energy happens in Libra, Libra is the sign of balance, partnerships, uh, partnerships and harmony also. Sometimes it's very specific, it's being asked, is asked for. Release the false harmony to find the true balance, okay? So we will bring information and practice on how to use the art of Jin Shin to navigate. That's a good, to navigate this week with more lightness and clarity, okay? So we are talking about the waning moon in Libra. We are talking about release to get to balance. Libra is the sign of the scales, always seeking for perfect equilibrium point. This point is between opposites. So you need to get on the middle, you need to get on balance. But here's the secret that many Librans and some people with strong Libra influence in their chart take time to learn is that the true balance doesn't mean that you need to pleasing everyone. The real harmony doesn't come from avoiding conflicts. So what this waning moon in Libra reveals? You don't need to carry everything alone. The scales works with two sides. You don't need to please everyone, okay? Uh, your peace, your own peace matters as much as the others, okay? So your energy centers, your personal energetic centers are your best friend on this moment. So you are your own best partner. So look inside you also and look what is calling to this practice, okay? Because when you are in balance within, balance outside happens naturally. This is what we are talking about here. You already know me, but you know I am passionate about this relation that exists related to the art of Jinshin, to the Jinshin Jutsu, okay? But if you don't know me, I am Douglas Demarque, and be very welcome to our channel, okay? I will share some tarot cards messages to better illustrate this moment and facilitate your connection in your choosing to the most effective practice for this week, okay? So let's talk about the card one. Reserve time for your self-love. That's what we are talking. Stop pleasing everyone. Be honest with yourself, okay? I'm going to bring an affirmation. I prioritize myself. My peace comes first. So for this relation to this first card, I'm going to suggest the face flows. They will be like the mirror that reflect your true self. Okay, so let's go to the second card and second message. What do you need to release? Release the baggage from the past, let it go. Yes, the waning moon points to what is naturally dissolving. Life follows a cycle, and sometimes we need to get a free time, or simply let it go, okay? Libra is the sign of balance. Again, the true balance only comes when you release some weight, okay, that does not work for you anymore, what no longer serves you. It's time to release this emotional baggage. So you also can do, I'm going to make it in a better way. If you need to apologize to someone, do it. This is a very good moment. But even better than that, if you need to forgive yourself, forgive the others, this is the moment, okay? And my suggestion for now, I will suggest 11. If we do the 11 flow, is the most effective for releasing this baggage from your shoulders. Let's move to card 3. Card 3, we're talking about Libra. We balance, I balance. Libra is the true harmony, okay? So like the scale, syncing for balance, Librarians need to learn that true harmony begins from within outwards. Don't go alone, but understand your energy centers, your personal energetic centers are your most reliable partners. I'm going to bring a message for now. Release, balance, and rebirth. My suggestion for this bladder Libra card, I suggest bladder because bladder is Libra, so do the complete bladder flow, okay? Now let's move what we will do to harmonize the waning moon in Libra with Jin Shin Jutsu. In the art of Jin Shin, Libra is directly related to the bladder organ function, which belongs to the 4 depths. The bladder is descending energy and works in partnership with kidney Scorpio, which is ascending energy. So why is the bladder essential for Libra? Also, water element, governors, emotion, and physical eliminations. Let's get Libra is also the ruler of the 7 astrological house. Rules partnerships, rules marriage, relations balance, business relation. Libra governs how we relate. How wonderful that is. We are also talking about for that, but also talking about Libra and bladder. Let's get to Mary's Burmaster answer sheet. Libra, thoracic vertebra 7. Bladder, thoracic 7. So we are talking about 7 victory, thoracic 7, and we are also talking about the 7 astrological house. So double your victory. Go on that. And also this vertebra, thoracic 7, is located in the center of the back, exactly in the middle of the spine, what it seeks at the equilibrium point. So we still talk about balancing imbalance, okay? So ARTJinShin flows for the waning moon in Libra. Let's get back in there. I suggest you do the complete Libra bladder flow, okay? It's man flow for this week. This is essential to empty accumulated emotional baggages. So what the benefits? Empty these emotional baggages, brings true relationships in balance, release old resentments, and allow the new to flow. I'm going to bring also an affirmation. I release the weight and I balance my life. Let's get to this second tip for this moment. I will suggest tip. I'm going to get to the index finger. Why? Dissolves fear. The fear of not being accepted. The fear of being alone. This is the fear that makes you agree when you are disagree. That makes you carry what isn't yours, that paralyze your decisions. Okay, so hold your index finger. What the benefits? Dissolves the fear of displeasing, release the need for being approval, strengthens your ability to say no. Let's move. As we are talking about a finger, I'm going to give you a second suggestion. We can talk about your personal energetic centers 11. Why? Release the weight. This is the most effective flow for this moon. Okay? I have a weight on my shoulder. Release it. This is the point. Literally, release this excessive baggage. Okay? Benefits: release your shoulder baggage. Could be physical or emotion. Detaches from excess that isn't yours and relieves accumulations, could be emotional burdens, things like that. An affirmation for that: I let it go, what's not mine to carry. Good, huh? Let's go to the third tip for this waning moon in Libra. I will suggest the face flows there. We can talk about face flows. We can talk about bladder, gallbladder, and stomach. This is what we can talk. Phase flows are wonderful. It will clear confused thoughts, process emotional release, and harmonize our decisions. Reflects what you truly are. Remember, reflects your real true. That's a good one. An affirmation related to that. I see with clarity. I decide with peace. That's it. Let's bring a plus. ARTJinShin Plus. We can talk about for depth. Yes, we are talking about for depth. I will get a suggestion that I get from my instructor. We can talk about personal energetic centers for the bridges above, so below this connection. So we can touch our four, but we can also touch our coccyx. So we are talking about bridge as above, so below, and we can also touch cox, bridging our roots and connecting to truly who we are. This is a good suggestion. The benefits, access this bridge to deep security and to deep your connection with yourself, release ancestral fears, and prepares you for rebirth. Good, I like that. The affirmation for that, I know the way and I'm safe to release. Okay, so let's summing up for this waning moon in Libra. Like the scales, we are seeking for balance. So Librarians and the others need to learn that true harmony begins from within outwards. Okay, the energy is the energy to release, to get a balance, to focus on your self-love. Message for this moment: release your baggage and trust yourself, trust your inner self also. It's reflecting who you are. So affirmation for harmony this moon: harmony, moon surrounds me, so I am in balance. I'm Libra. I'm balanced, we balance. Okay, getting back to that, summing up once more, 3 tips for ARTJinShin or for Jinshin Jutsu for waning moon in Libra. Remember, first, complete Libra bladder flow. Empty your baggage, harmonize this relation with 7 house ruled by Libra victory, thoracic 7 victory. And second tip for this moment, work with the flow, 11 flow. Release the weight, okay? Release this from your shoulder, the most effective for this moon. And third tip, face flows. Work with the face flows. That's the mirror of the true self. Clarity, decisions, inner harmony. And remember, you are not alone, but you need to be your own first partner, okay? Your energy centers will help you to be in balance. Release what's not yours, empty this baggage, and balance from within outwards. That's it. And if you want to know more about these Magic Moon Mysteries of the Week, subscribe to the channel. There is an exclusive content related to ARTJinShin and Jinshin Jutsu every week. So enjoy this moon of the week. Release, balance, rebirth.